Hey guys, we're here playing Kim. This hand is probably okay, I think. I'm not really sure. We're gonna try it. Let's see what happens. I like having Katie early at least, so if we never draw another money card, at least we had this one. We'll see how it goes. We're trying out the new theme. Whoops. Someone posted this as an alternative to the rather bright normal one. Not sure if I like it yet. This big line across the middle is kind of weird. Alright, next bronze is, we're only playing 2 parasites, and we may regret this by the end of the game. We have 2 deja vus as well, so it might be fine. So I could play Jin and search for Parasite and just start killing both of these. It's a little expensive. I'll probably just play I've Had Worse to get more cards, because cards seem good. So we'll try to just use Katie till either 6 or 9. Okay, this is fine. We'll play daily casts and we'll put money in Katie. Now we have a full breaker set and we can either Jin Parasite or we can start putting breaker set and run around. If we didn't have Parasite, this matchup would be horrific, but as is, probably going to be fine. The next dice just melt away when there's Parasites coming down. Bodic labor. Really? Is he flooded out? Or he just really wants that agenda to be scored? Oh, Gila. Okay. Alright. Take the money. Install. Grab a Parasite. And slap it down. So he's going to be forced to take Gila and install on HQ, and then we'll just kill the other next silver. He really shouldn't be able to get any traction with his next dice this game. He doesn't even have that ice. Interesting. Let's get in there and mess him up, I guess. Hopefully he's got some operations. Do we draw first? Anything we really want? Imp would be nice. We could install an imp and run like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw once. Okay. Then we'll do some runs here. SanSan City Grid. Okay, the imp would have been good there. Let's go again. Reclamation order. Alright, we'll kill that. David is probably going to be nice to have. If he's got any like Victor 2s or even more expensive than that. Gonna defend the R&D. Doesn't use Gila. Oh, he's gonna defend both. Okay. Could try to get imp out. Or could just face check this. Don't hate just face checking it. Okay, next bronze. Sure. So either Yogg run Katie or get Parasite on this. I'm going to play Yogg. Efficiency committee, nice. Let's use Katie. We don't have enough money in the deck to really not use Katie. Like, we're basically forced to use Katie every turn rather than push too aggressively. So this stim hack could come in handy. Could do what we need to break a SanSan. Next turn I don't hate. Search Imp, install Imp. Run. It's gonna ice up a little more. Okay. Makes sense. Let's draw for more money. Let's not get any money. Okay. Get our second Parasite. We'll just kill that. And continue putting cash on Katie. So we've only gotten one use of our ability so far. It's pretty tricky to get in there. Next turn we can install Mimic and run. Either HQ or R&D is good. It's probably the SanSan going out. Could stim it. Rather not. I'd rather save the stim hack for SMC. This is dead now. Let's take Katie money. Let's play down the Mimic. And let's go in. HB is a fairly tough matchup for Ed, I would say, because there's enough. It is a road turret. Good thing you played Mimic. I'll still go through. Then we can Deja Parasite it next turn. Usually run more assets. We just see SanSan again. It's unfortunate, but I think getting Imp is too expensive. Just sneaking one out there, huh? Bold move. Bold indeed. Maybe he's flooded somewhat. Does he fire it? That's the question. If he's running out of ice, maybe he does want to. It's a swordsman. That is useless. And an Ichi. That is not useless. Oh, gross. Dumps one card in the bin, so there's could be something there. Oh, the Ichi. Okay. Well, I think we just slow Parasite everything. Could click for money and Parasite the Ichi as well. I'm just going to put money in Katie and wait. And we'll check the archives in case there's an agenda in there. Could probably have checked first in case of an APD, but I don't want an APD anyway. There is a beta test for us, so that wasn't a great beta test for him, all in all. That Roto's dead too. Think about where him, I would probably spend a little more time trying to stabilize before pushing an agendas. Maybe his hand is just full of them. Maybe it's like SanSan and a bunch of agendas. We don't really know. I think Ichi 1's in a great place right now. It's smaller than what David can beat, but it's larger than what Mimic can beat, so it's right in the middle. Even Shaper's gonna have to burn like sharpshooters on it. Gets the hedge fund, nice for him. Data sucker, okay, that's not the worst. With one parasite token, we can at least break with Mimic if we need to. This sword zone we can break or not, depending. But I again think we're just low on money. So this is probably the SanSan. Maybe not, we don't really know. Could take money, install David, and run. With one click left. Don't love that. I'd rather take money. Just slam in with 2 actions left so we can click a Bioroid too if it is that. It's another Ichi one. Alright. So that was pretty bold for him to score the beta test panic because it doesn't even end the run. We would have got the beta test for sure. So I would say this is definitely the SanSan. Yeah, it's the SanSan. I don't want to trash it overly much. We're just too broke. We can play a sucker, run twice, and then we can pop into HQ. Not terrible. That's probably Jackson, right? Or we could even run here and just click. Don't love that overly much. Yeah, let's go here for, and we'll just see what this is. If you can just spend below SanSan money, at least he can't score an agenda. Architect. Alright, that's expensive, but it's fine. We're not going to get wrecked by it. Eli on top, that's amazing for him. That's really good. Put money on Katie and draw a card. Another corroder, don't want it. We're playing 3 corroders, and it's looking like 0 is probably the number of corroders that we want to play this game. I think what I'm really missing is to inject. At this point, I'd love to just draw into some money cards and discard programs that I don't want, which is all my programs because they're unaffordable. So we're not really hurting his economy because he's asset-based economy. So trashing operations is not that good. Trashing robotics pretty bad too because he's got the SanSan. There goes probably an Ash over there. Amazon Industrial Zone. What? Yep, well, that isn't Eli. That's fairly annoying. It's on $1. We have to trash this turn. Do we take money from Katie? I don't really want to take money from Katie. That's the problem. Probably take money from Katie, trash this, and poke HQ again. I'm not sure. Draw. Reclamation order. I guess I'll get rid of that just to open up space in his hand. Oh boy. I mean, we could stim hack it, but we'd rather have an SMC. Can we get an SMC? No. Yeah, we need to kill this. We can't let him get just credits when he's so poor right now. We can throw out one of the Davids or one of the Groters. Either is probably fine. Like, I would rather play daily casts, but I can't. Arnie's looking pretty grim right now. He's drawing cards. Is that just drawing for more ice because he got a Denizen in his hand? Or he doesn't have a Denizen in his hand and he's just drawing to because he can afford to find more cards. So I can run, click, click, daily casts. Or I could not run. He's got to have something in there, right? And the sucker tokens are worth something anyway. Swordsman, that's fine. SanSan again. Oh, he's got two of them. That's aggravating. Swordsman again, and we'll stock Katie. Oh boy, we're in rough shape economically, which happened my first few games as well. I played pretty aggressively, so it might just be my style of play. I thought about not running that last turn, but the sucker tokens alone were so good in terms of economy. So I think having them is really nice. If we can get Deja Vu again, we can just blow through anything. Or we can stim at the remote and take out the SanSan if we needed to. But the fact that he's got two of them means it's not really worth it. I think this turn, I've only seen two of his cards. But, well, he could have more than one SanSan and more than one Swordsman. This turn I will back off and not challenge this ice with no money. I'll wait and get some more money. He can now score off 7 credits if he installs, so I get this 8th credit, and then he can advance an agenda. Then he's broke again, but he's also on 5 points. So it's not looking great for us. We just haven't gotten far enough in our stack. We've only seen 16 cards. Whereas we would have seen an additional 15 cards and had 30 in the bin. Well, more or less if we were playing max. So we trashed 2 reclamation orders. It's hard to really say if we got value. See, more breakers we just don't want. That arcade we just don't want. Do we keep going to try to find something we do want, which is like the imp or deja vu? Yeah, I think we do. All right, medium. That's 1, 2, 2 and a damage and 2 clicks. We can get an access. Be a lot better if we had Grimoire running. Right now, I'm not convinced it's worth it. But if he doesn't have any points in his hand, it could be worth it. And we can take net damage now pretty happily. Really would rather have Grimoire right now. Okay, so he's drawing. Is he drawing for agendas or drawing to get not agendas? That's the big question. Only draw 2 cards. I guess I'll poke. Should we poke HQ? He might have kept an agenda. The medium seems slow. We could see, we only see 1 card this turn. And then we're letting this tick. But we almost need to start going to R&D to win, I think. Oh, no, this is so slow. I don't know. I feel like we have to kill this. Maybe we don't. $12. Is this corridor good enough to play? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think desperate times. You need to start getting accesses. So we can clear this out. We can get our access. We can see the top card and get a counter in our medium. Architect on top. Alright. Trash that. Take a brain. Lose the David, which is maybe useful, maybe not. We don't really know. Now we can run next turn, click twice through the Eli, and see 2 cards at the top. I think we've lost the money war. We need to keep him from drawing it in so we can't just score them on the SanSan. He's gonna purge us. Okay. Run, click, click. That seems fine, really. Let's just go. Get our medium pumped up again. Don't need this card. Subliminal. We can also let him have that because we can't run again. If he draws a 3-2, he's going to score it, and that kind of sucks. I have to trash it. It's not optional. Right. Okay. Well. So let's say he doesn't have an agenda, which seems right. He could have a 4-2, technically. Aw, we might have just let him draw one by trashing Subliminal. So our power could have been a downside here. It's ABT gets a 3 fire, which is completely safe. So our relevant question is, did he dump agendas with his... Oh, there's an Eli. Aw, man. It's pretty miserable. He probably did not dump agendas, or if he did, might be less good than $3. Five agendas. Oh, his stack is almost empty. There's got to be cards in there. We'll make him use the Jackson so he puts the agendas away. So we'll not use Katie this turn. Which is unfortunate. Can't really let him install from archives. 3 hidden cards, okay. Dump the swordsman. Okay. Well, we can't do much else here than do this. So we're gonna spend our 2 tokens. $2. Click, click. And we're gonna hope to get lucky on these 2 accesses. Chronos Project, next bronze. Well, could have been worse. Problem is we're not sustainable. We can't go every turn. He's just drawn next bronze, which doesn't help him. But we... are paying like 7 and 2 clicks per run. So we can do it once more. Or I guess 6, count the sucker token to save $1. Jackson draw again. So this time he's going to get an agenda. Which means we can go for 3 accesses and try to win. Or we can try to go to HQ and take the agenda that he just took. We don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it won't stop him from scoring off the SanSan. Oh, if that's Ash, we're going to be pretty sad. Do we think it's Ash, or is it like just some random thing, like Amazon Industrial Zone? I think you'd have to assume it's just some random thing. Because if it's not, we're kind of screwed. Like we can't even trash an Ash right now. It's Crisium. Okay, that's fine. We won't get a token. There we go. 2 cards. Efficiency Committee. Yes. So we squeaked it out by the skin of our teeth. We were in pretty rough shape, just poor as dirt, but medium got us there in the end. Medium's pretty good. So I think we need more money after 3 games of just being poor all the time. I'm prepared to add like more money cards and remove things that are not money until it feels better. The card draw is a thing too. We just don't get deep enough in our stack to find the money cards that we do play. So there you have it. That was the Halifax Hammer. Stay tuned for next time.